No, it wasn't my trip.
Thought maybe you snapped some.
Some photos of his photos? Who would do that?
I've got some of my sister's trip to Mexico.
Photos of photos?
Yeah, of her phone. Is that weird?
Shaking, MP.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for a Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Jared McCain is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's MP. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
And here's Russell following the three-pointer by MP. And that one's good. Russell.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the basket by MP.
There you go. MP just being efficient.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Russell with a wide open look. They grabbed their own miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
The Rockets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Dropping that hammer down, MP showing off those hops that time.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Smith, over to the wing. Houston moving it around. Out left to the wing. Russell the open look. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's MP. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 12 in the game.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Şengün against Wembanyama. Pass to Gonzalez. Pocket 6. Puts up a 3. Tries again. And he gets the bucket.
Nice work by Smith Jr. Going right up with the shot off the rebound. I love it.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Houston making some changes. The timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Pickett passes to Randall. Now Şengün. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Now here's Williams. He coins his last outing. Yep, that one goes.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
He lobs it up.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the 76ers?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Shepard out there with Randall. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Pickett in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He ended up with 70 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Rockets trail by 20. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Pickett. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Şengün. Pickett, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Salon. Jacks up a 3. He doesn't hit that one.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And some changes here for the 76ers. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Jared McCain comes in for Williams. And Halliburton subbed in for George. Pass to Higgins. Here's Salon. Houston moving the ball around. Latrey. Here's Gonzalez. The Rockets again can't hit. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor. 2 minutes.
They need this. So on, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 with a step beyond the arc in the second quarter.
Hey, MP not messing around or playing around inside. He's dropping the hammer, folks.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. The Rockets have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Pass to Salon. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot, and it worked out for him.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And the 76ers making a change here. Edey's checked in. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And the dunk by MP.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Russell. Pass to Higgins. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
McCain sends a screen for MP. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And it's only their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock.
For the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Smith's subbed in for Randall. And then for Philadelphia, Wembanyama. He's checked in for Zach Edey. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Doncic.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Here's Higgins. He had 22 points in the win against Minnesota. Smith outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his 3-point total stands at 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Ready for the half-court shot. Rumble. Oh, so sorry. Let's hear it for the participant.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the... Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, I asked you.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Philadelphia 76ers. Thank you for being with us. Now,
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McCain in at the 2. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got the first basket of the third quarter for Philadelphia. Outside, Gonzalez. Russell kicks to Smith. Off target with his 3.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Sinks the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Good work there as it goes. Higgins has got 7 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Wembanyama, a screen on Smith. And Wembanyama throws it down.
I'd say that's impossible, but he does this every night, folks. Victor Wembanyama.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Higgins. He's covered by Halliburton. Screened by Smith. Gonzalez passes to Smith. And the rejection by MP. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Rockets 4th.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
Puts it up. And good! He hits it again.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Guys, back to you.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much. And it's Smith missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 46 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Gonzalez. Şengün with a screen on Hunter. The offensive rebound. Shot to stop the run. Smith for 3. Hands it from downtown. Smith's got 6.
Boy, you could see the focus on Smith Jr.'s face right there. I mean, he wanted to make sure he cashed in on the three-point shot.
MP outside. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 17 points here in the second half.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Higgins. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP with it. He's picked up by Russell. Halliburton draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Edey's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Dort comes in for Hunter. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jared McCain.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Şengün, no good. Doncic kicks to MP. Pass to Halliburton. Now MP. For the 3. And again.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the fourth most 50-point games in a single season. And so it's Philadelphia. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Futures for Philadelphia. MP's checked in for Tari Eason. And Miles McBride subbed in for Dort. The 76ers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Russell is out there with Higgins, and it's Gonzalez in at the small 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Şengün passes to Higgins. Screen by Smith. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Houston.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
And here's MP for 3. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Russell passes to Higgins. Smith with a screen on Doncic. Higgins' shot is off. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. The 3 from MP.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Smith with the stop.
Boy, Smith put some real power behind that jam. Well done, young man.
The 3 from MP. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Şengün with the screen for Russell. Pass to Şengün. No good with the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Edey with a screen for MP. Hits it again. Wow.
He's incredible. He just keeps raising his level night in and night out.
Yeah, zeroing in on 5th place for total points in a single season. Smith outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for the 76ers, their shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Boy, you can't say enough about his effort on the boards. He helped them in the battle of possessions all game long.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final.
You're not going to our place is aliens, biohacked weapons.
Starting at power forward, 6 feet 10 inches, 00,
And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
And let's go to the sideline and hear more about MP's record-breaking career.
After recently moving into the top 10 in career scoring, I asked him for his thoughts on the achievement. He said, quote, "I feel like I've earned my place among the best now. The names in the top 10 are some of the best to ever play this game." Earned it, hasn't he, guys?
Yeah, no question. The numbers speak for themselves. Thanks much. Looking at the starting five for Boston. Miles Turner out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Finley in at the one. Boston shooting their initial free throws of the game here. That one's off. Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
There's the three, and another one!
Yeah, he's just incredible. He just keeps coming at you at the highest level.
Yeah, zeroing in on 5th place for total points in a single season.
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Williamson against MP. Oh, there's the alley! Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, you can throw it almost anywhere, and Wembanyama will go get it.
Here's Finley. He played a great game against New Orleans. Outside, Brown. No good on the triple. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside for Halliburton. Philadelphia moving it around from deep. MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
Really? You're going to give MP a look from there?
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Dawson. Here's Finley. Five on the clock. Here's Dawson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Brown. Turner, a screen on Hunter. Brown against Hunter. Brown passes to Turner to halt the run. Williamson, and the tip in on the offensive boards. Williamson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, Zion using that big frame and staying active on the offensive glass.
Wembanyama screen, and here's MP from outside, and that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Luka Doncic comes in for McCain. The Celtics making a switch here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Williamson. Banked it in off the glass. Williamson's got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, Zion's so hard to deal with inside, and he'll make the right play almost every time.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He finished with 60 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc. As usual, he was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
50 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Finley. Here's Sensabaugh. Williamson for three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Pass break. Here comes Philadelphia. Hits yet again. Wow!
I mean, come on, man. This is incredible. He's now in 5th place for points scored in a single season.
And he does it all in style. One of the most dynamic performers this league has ever seen. Celtics trail by 14. Now Turner. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Finley. Shot clock at 6. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Sensabaugh. It's stolen by MP. And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Sixers will have a different look here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Edey. MP comes in for Williams. Hunter's checked in for Dort. And Halliburton is subbed in for Doncic. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
They've got DeAndre Hunter. Jared McCain out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's MP, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
From deep, MP. Outside for Halliburton. Hunter, a screen on Williamson. From deep, MP. Oh, a silky three from MP.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Hits the trifecta. Dawson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Finley gets the bucket. And Philadelphia has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Does he even have to jump? Do we have a vertical on Vic?
And it's all from three-point range. The Sixers lead by 12. McCain finds MP. The three is up. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Brown, out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And the 76ers making a change here. Doncic checked in. Boston also changed in and up. Forbes comes in for George, and Sensabaugh subbed in for Brown. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And here's MP from outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Celtics trail by 18. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Dawson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williamson. They can't stop the run with that one.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And so it's Philadelphia, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. Master Funkman asks if you could harness the power from one of your former team's nicknames, which would it be?
Well, that's easy for me. The Kings. They have a lot of power. But I'm going to probably go with the Rockets because I could fly at a very high speed.
That's easy. I'll take the Magic because my powers would be limitless.
Good choices. I'm not sure what kind of powers you'd be getting if you went with the Lakers.
Maybe take out my yacht.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Zion Williamson out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Dawson in at the 2. Kicks it out to Williamson. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
From deep, MP. Boston pulls it in. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Williamson, no good. The Sixers lead by 18. Pass to McCain. Now here's Halliburton. Right side, Wembanyama. And here's MP. Nails it from 3. MP's got 28.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Dawson. To the paint. Here's Brown. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Yeah, taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Wembanyama, screen on Williamson. Such a wide open look. And that is 31 points for MP.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Turner. The shot misses. Wembanyama with some nice D. MP finds Wembanyama. Now here's MP. Let's go with a 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down 3-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
And let's use this time to take a look at the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The rebound by Turner. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Launches it. Rebound by Philadelphia. And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The Celtics have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Finley. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Finley's got 10 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like...
Another one falls! Amazing!
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he's now 5th in number of 40-point games over a single season.
Oh, one of the more bankable scores this league has seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. It's Brown on the wing. Hunter covering. Brown against McCain. Brown, no good. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 15-5 run.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
For Boston, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Finley can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
MP scanning the floor. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Here's Finley. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Williamson throws it down.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Halliburton, the pass to MP. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. MP's got 48. Boston's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Williamson outside. MP with the block, and they recover it. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Sixers on top, just dominating this one. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see.
He's checked in for Philadelphia. From the arc. And again.
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering. We've got Lugens Dort, Zach Edey out there with MP. Then it's Patrick Williams. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. From deep, MP. And the 76ers another 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's Dawson. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Brown against Williams. Williams grabs the board.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And the basket by MP.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And Williamson throws it down.
Williamson is putting together a great performance, really hunting his shots.
MP outside. Edey with a screen on Williamson. To the inside. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by MP.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Pass to Turner. And here's Brown. Here's Finley. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. Over Williams. Rebound by Philadelphia. Now Doncic. Edey with a screen on Williamson. And it's good! He hits another one! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win.
The love that you give me is minimal. The way that you treat me is pitiful. I heard misery loves company.
Coming right up, the 76ers taking on the Bucks. Well, here we are, Tim. We've finally reached the final game of the regular season, and what a ride it's been. But for others, they still have something to play for.
There is no doubt this is what you dreamt about as a kid. The postseason, there's a lot of work ahead in either case, but obviously, if you wanted one of these playoff berths, you understand this is where legacies are made.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got MP, Doncic out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. On the clock. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Pass to Dick. Outside Barrett. Now Dick. Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's MP for three. Another miss by MP. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package, or he can pound it on your head.
76ers moving the ball around. The 76ers with another miss.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove. Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Hunter sets a screen for MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 5.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Inside, Murray Boyles.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He had 65 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Dort, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Halliburton comes in for Jared McCain.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Suggs looking around, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And a little spring cleaning now. Let's see what stays and what's gone in the new power rankings. You take a look at the Bucks. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And right now for the 76ers, they are rolling on a major win streak, playing at an extremely high level as we come down the home stretch of the regular season.
And the three ball is good.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Rejected by Halliburton. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. That one drops for him.
Well, if you find some space, MP will get you the ball. That is just good fundamental basketball.
Pass to Dick. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by MP. One-on-one here. Dort with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Dick against Doncic. And here is Mitchell. And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Halliburton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Here's Dick. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. 6 to shoot. Nice D from Doncic. Here's MP. MP has been leading the charge for Philadelphia. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the one quarter alone. And we'll be right back after this. For Philadelphia. MP's checked in for Patrick Williams. And Hunter's subbed in for Dort. The Bucks shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Hunter. Then it's MP. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. Mitchell gets it inside.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Back to Suggs. To the paint. Here's a Sundance. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
MP and the dunk by MP.
Well, you can just feel it right now. MP is making this game his own.
Pass to Dick. Back to Suggs. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lets it go. Dick can't get it to go. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Boston.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
Second chance points once again making the difference, as is often the case.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Now Dick, the three, and he's good on the three ball. Dick's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A different look from Milwaukee. Freeman Liberty's checked in. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Then for the 76ers, Wembanyama. He's checked in for Zach Edey. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Halliburton.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Floats it up for Wembanyama.
Big time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
.46 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Murray Boyle. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
MP outside. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Suggs. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. He's off on that one. And so it's Philadelphia with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back to the action in just a minute.
Your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot from line. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Good things happen when you take care of the rock.
Yeah, they're certainly not giving away possessions. That's helped put them in the driver's seat.
Hey, you guys are putting me to sleep.
Likewise. And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
Well, MP came to play tonight, maybe even more than usual. He's the anchor for them in the front court, but he's also explosive and extremely prolific.
Yep, and he's giving them the business, coming and going.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
They've got Barrett. Grady Dick is out there with Suggs. And it's Freeman Liberty in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And so Doncic will bring it up for Philadelphia. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Launches it. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Doncic against Suggs. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Doncic against Suggs. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Pass to Freeman Liberty. Now, here's Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Dick can't get it to go. Floats it up for MP. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. Here's a look at some of the stats for him. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And that one's good. MP.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been. And it's why they'll continue to go to him. Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him. But those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Another bucket. Wow.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list. Doncic against Suggs. And the shot goes down. Suggs has got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Dick. Back to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Freeman Liberty. Plays it in without an inch of room around him. Freeman Liberty's got his second bucket of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Milwaukee making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Halliburton's checked in for Hutter. Mitchell up top, guarded by Doncic. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
.104 left in the third quarter of the game. MP outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. The 76ers have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Milwaukee. Outside, Suggs. The Bucks working the ball around. From downtown. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP deciding where to go with, and yep, another basket.
And with that, he passes Dirk Nowitzki in career points, topping the former MVP and Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that got him over Dirk's total of 31,560. I mean, that is a lot of points. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Philadelphia ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
And right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the 76ers. MP out there with Edey. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. Pass to Mitchell. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And another one falls.
He has tied the mark for 2nd most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. No good on that one. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. 3-pointer. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. He gets that one.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Mitchell, and he lays it straight in.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
76ers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Edey a screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Mitchell with the steal. Tries to keep it alive. Pass to Edey. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Toppin. Now Mitchell. Sinks that one from the post. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
There's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
The 3 from MP. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. There's a screen by Toppin. And it's off from 3-point range. Philadelphia's gotten in the groove from 3-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the 3rd quarter ended. The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the 3-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Williams sets a screen for MP. Good, that's another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Mitchell against Dort. The 3. And it's Mitchell missing.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? Rebound by Williams. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Halliburton kicks to Dort. A 3 from MP. Offensive rebound. Back to Dort. The 3 ball. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just